Hello. Now, the reason it says continue or new game is because I tried to do tutorial, and I thought it'd be better if I just did the game and no tutorial. So, same name as I did previously. Oh, wow, okay. Banans. They're all called business Banans. And, yeah, this is like a business simulator or something. You'll maintain a factory that constructs many buildings. Many buildings. These buildings provide the colony below with valuable resources. Ooh. Buildings are constructed out of building blocks called modules. Remember that all resources are infinite and there's no cost to placing or removing things, so feel free to experiment at your own pace. If you ever want more information, check the manual. Okay? You may explore on your own terms. Should you need direction, the manual will provide any assistance necessary information. I'll be standing by. So now, whoa. I did not expect that. That's how you tilt it. How do I move around? Yep, WASD. Lovely. Wow. That is quite the camera controls there. So what is this? Delivery block. So what do I do? I probably should have done the tutorial now that I think about it. Mini map. Ooh. Okay. So what? Do I need to... What is this? What is that thing? Is that just a fan? That's a delivery dock. What's over here? Is that power? Purchase island. Oh. So I only have one island? Yes. A furnace. I could get some furnace. Miner. Yeah, you want... I place a miner. Where can I do this? Can I just do it, you know, here? No. Splits one conveyor belt. Two conveyor belts. Do I need to put a conveyor belt there? Do I need to put a conveyor belt right here? Yeah. Does it connect them? Oh, why did it put it sideways? That's not good. Oh, there we go. There, perfect. Why is it like that? Okay. So I have a conveyor belt now. Wow, that is... No! No! No, delete that! Okay. No, stop it. Okay. Right. I'm used to Forge of Empires and stuff. What is this? Drones. Harvester pad. What is this? Data center. Is it AI data center? Oh, so there's ones that go in and some that go out. Yeah, I'm gonna move these. But I'm gonna... Oh, that's only going in. Okay, so I will delete all of these. So that's only going in. So, miner. Do I put the miner on that? Or no? Do I need something to I need something to power it. Yes. Really change the module to black and white. Deliver one droid. Okay. Assign drones to collect resources from buildings. Okay. First step. Good, good. Always good. So what do I do now? Do I have to connect it to something? Do I take these and do this with them and then put that to there? Eh? Eh? Something happened? Wait, what's this? Ah, I see. Okay. Basic core facility. Let's do this. Basic bot assembly. Let's put that there. Basic processing plant. I'll put that there. Lovely. Now what? Now what do I do? Trees. Say. A billboard. I can advertise? Zero gameplay impact. I'll put my billboard nowhere. Alright. All that stuff. So what does the top of these do? Scrapper. Wow. Combine the two shapes into a new one. Man, I really should have done a tutorial, shouldn't I? I guess I'll place a data center. I don't know. Okay, what do I... Help me! Do I need to put something into the... into these? Or no? Huh. So... Needs 8 basic cores. Doesn't that miner mine cores for cube creation? And that needs cubes. The basic core facility needs basic cores. Modules. How do I get modules? Okay. These things. So cubes is what I need to make modules. I see. And modules is what you need to make that. So how do I get modules? How do I get blocks? I wonder. What musteth I do? Like a dawn, you know? Did I already place that? Yeah, that's not what that does. I need the miner. But it won't let me place the miner. So what I gotta do? Is there a specific spot in which I must place it? Because that would absolutely make sense. No. It appears not. Gray data shard. This thing creates data shards. I'll put that there. And then take... Man, the way that they rotate this is crazy. Take this and have it go in there. Anything? Alright. Not a 1. So, the skyline combines 2 shapes into a new one. Cool. There's not a whole lot to work with here. Cut some module into multiple pieces. That could be useful. I feel like I should move everything, because this stuff is really getting in the way. Alright, we got that. Is it even going into the thing? Yeah, it's going in there. So, we got all that. And now what? What's this do? What do I do? There's no modules. Are these modules? Are these the stupid modules? Furnace. Is that all I do? There's not like a thing that I have to put there? What is this? Nothing. Useless. Help! Help me! Nor do you know who or what they are, but they can't deny their directives, as you are programmed to serve them. Your efforts might go unnoticed by other entities out there. Okay. Polyrock. Yes. Those things. Oh! So I have to put this on top? No. That's stupid. Do I put it here? What do I put? I put something on top of it. Do I put the miner on it? Oh! I figured it out. I've solved it. I take that. Okay. So now I take this and guide it to the furnace, which it then goes into the furnace, and then what do I do? Are they just gonna fall out, or do they... Okay. So what do these facilities do? Here, let's figure that out. Let's experiment here. I finally figured it out. Okay, I just needed to check the tutorial. Alright, so that does nothing. But what is on the other side? Nothing. Okay, it looks like something can go on top of those. So what happens if I connect this to this, and then all those things to that thing? Right, like what if I connect... Okay, I can't do that. Never mind. Nope. Delete it. Delete all of these, please. Okay, so now, what is that? I completely forgot what that is. Okay, we're gonna move all of you out of the way. All of you, gone. Out of here. What is that? What is this thing? Data center. Okay, cool. Might need that in a minute. Now, what is that? Cutter. So go into the cutter, and what happens to it when it comes out? Huh? What happens when one of these things goes into a cutter? Nothing. Nothing is coming out. Good to know. Alright, good to know. Move that out of the way, just to remember. So what happens if I connect a data shard thing to it? What happens there? I'm gonna figure this out with no tutorial. I don't need one. Okay. I'm not gonna go inside. Cool. What is that thing? Why is there yellow around that? Why? You need power? Ooh, wait. It needs... Ah, okay, so we do need one of these. Basic cores. Okay, so how might I start these? What is this? This is a generator over here. That's a delivery dock. That's not how that works. So what do I need? Wow, they're just gonna pile up there, aren't they? Okay, so what do I need to power these things? Looks like something plugs in there. So, why not look for something to plug into it? I'm not seeing one. That's kind of bad. Now what? For a limited distance. I don't need that. I'm sorry. So what? What is it that I do? I got the furnace, right? So what does the furnace do? No! Come back. Oh, great. I put it in the wrong spot. Alright, now. So stuff goes in there. Stuff goes into the furnace. The furnace. 4 polyrock into 1 basic cube each operation. 4 polyrock is required for each operation. What does it make? What's it making? Is it making modules? So everything's kind of going in there, just not anything's going to come out. So, what we must figure out. How do we connect these? It works over here. But, so it works there. What do I have to connect to put them in there? So, it doesn't line up there. So that won't work. Right? Yeah, it just sits there. Okay. Cool. Move. Alright. Do I need to change it to black and white first? Is that the key here? Is that what I'm missing? What does that do exactly? Does it literally change the color of it? Okay. So, now, what does it require, though, to make such things? It just makes the cores? It doesn't need a thing to do them? To do that? It just does it? Or what? Okay. I can't place it there because the stuff's in the way. Yep, that doesn't do anything. What are these? What does it make? What is that? What is this thing doing? Monotoner completely changes a module to black or white. That doesn't help me figure out what this is. That's a tree. Definitely got that down. Do I need to cut it into multiple pieces? I already have a cutter. Cool. What does it do? Let's find out. Let's put a conveyor there and see what happens. What happens when I do that to it? It doesn't accept those. Cool, cool. Now I'm gonna delete all of these. Man, it's so nice that they don't have like a resources. I just have unlimited resources. Rid of that. Now what happens when the white thing goes into the white splitter thing? It doesn't have what it needs. What does it need? Let's find out. Okay. Well. Believe we found it. I believe we found what we're looking for. Okay, hold on. We're discovering things. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, building under construction. What does it need to be fully constructed? Now, probably asking that. Good question. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna delete half of the crane, half of all life on Earth. So, I take this. No, we're not demolishing that. Now, this, add a crane. Let's add a crane to Okay, cool. So now we can do this with it and add a crane. Yes, I would like to add a crane here, actually. Now, what does that mean for society? Well, I got no clue. No. Can I get rid of crane? I would like to remove crane. There. Now, add a crane. Do I need to add 4 cranes? Do I need 4 cranes specifically? Because I can do that. You just got to tell me. Alright, since there's a lot of them over in this direction, I'll put 2, 3. Now, I have to put 4 miners onto that, onto these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or just 3. I can do 4. I can do that. Crane limit reached. See? What did I tell you? Alright, now I need to take conveyor. Oh no, this is an incredibly wrong orientation here. I'd like to move, please. Can I use this? What do I use to rotate it? Can't I use like T to mirror whole section? Rotate whole selection? Ah, okay, alright. I see where this is going. Man, if that stupid thing would get out of the way. Now, see, this is not a skill issue. It's just I had to learn, you know? Now, I take this and guide it. Can't even tell. Guide it one more to here. And then it goes inside. Right? But I keep doing that with all the other ones. And then it should all flourish. Yes. No, you're getting out of control there. Okay. And into the crane we go. Along with your brothers and sisters. In there. Alright, wow. Looking like a regular old factory there. Now what? Auto upgrade, please. Building under construction. What does that mean? It hasn't received any modules yet. Oh, wow. So what do the cranes do? What's the whole point of the cranes if it's not going to do anything? It just says building under construction. I did all that for absolutely nothing. I thought I was really onto something there. Okay, splitter, what do you do? It's polyblock. What does the furnace do again? One basic cube. Now, crane work now? Or no? Okay, it still doesn't do that. So what does this thing do? What does the cutter do? Cuts a module into multiple pieces. But none of these are modules now, are they? I see. So what I'm gonna need to do, I'm gonna try the assembler. Oh wait, it needs 2 to go into it? Hold on. I got this. Now, you two go in there and combine with this. Ta-da! That didn't do anything. What's the problem, officer? What's the officer problem? Oh, right, I can go inside. Completely forgot that was a thing. Now what? Okay, hold on. I can fix this. Okay, hold up. Hold your horsies. Hold everybody's horses. Shut up. What is that? What is this thing? Monotoner. Monotoner. Monotonous. That's what this game is. Right. Now this thing. What do you got going on? Do I have to do you not accept these as a liable currency, or oh, I have to now that'll no, it needs a furnace. It needs a furnace. It needs this thing going here, but then I pick it up and rotate it. Yeah? Hey, Tony. And then it combines. Yes, we solved it. But I think I have the wrong thing here. Alright. Hey, this is how all great businesses start, yeah? Apparently there's societies below us. Man. I'm gonna take over the industry. Now, where's my things going in there? Okay, now. Hit me with it. Okay. So it combines. That's not right. Okay. So I need to set this to those, or no? I don't have a furnace. I don't have a splitter. That's what it is. I don't have a splitter. I need a splitter there. I need to split her there. I'll put it in the same. No, I won't. I'll put it here. There we go. Now I need to set the configuration to 1. What are you doing? To 1. There we go. Now I need to clear everything here, because that's also probably the main problem. Put that there. Now it's going to be pumping out these things like crazy. Yeah? No. Wrong. Wrong. You are wrong. Yes! Yes. Now it's going to start pumping out those. Alright, now pick that up. Yep, pick that up, Crane. Pick that thing up. Now, how do I make these? I need to do all of that again. I mean, I know how to do it now. So that's kind of the benefit. And I have already 3 here. So if I can just kind of delete every single one there. Hey! Alright, and that thing. I don't need that. Okay. So I need to do all of that again. But for a completely different module that I don't know how to do. Cool. I got this. I'm also going to delete all of... No, not the building. Not the building. Bad. Okay. So, does it... Okay, it hasn't started outputting anything, so that's good. So it's just going to keep doing that. Why does it stop? It's because production halted? What happened? What happened? Oh, okay, okay, okay. It's just kind of slow. Yeah, you're fine. So I need I need 3 furnaces. 1, 2. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Okay. Hold on. I can do this. Move all of that to right there. And then we just turn that. No, yeah. Yeah, no, 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 no. That's all right. That's right. Just put that there. And then we grab a furnace. And... Hey. Hey! Alright, so now from the furnace, we need it to go into a splitter? Cutter. Cutter, whatever it's called. And then that's the assembler. The arbiter. So now we need all of these to go directly into a splitter. Or cutter, whatever. Cuts module with the multiple. Do I even need the thing in between them? Okay, yep. We gotta set the configuration. And I need it to all be whatever's gonna make. It's not gonna be that. Wait, do I need to set up multiple of them? Or. So I need another splitter after it to do that again. Right? So going into that, no. It's not how that works. Cool. How would that work? How does this work? No. How do I make that? How? How does one do such a thing? The only way that would make sense is using multiple splitters, right? Or no. Wait. If I put the whole block in there. Oh? Hold on, how tall is that thing? So if I do that... No, 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 yes. Actually. So then I take another splitter, put that there, set the new splitters thing to that. No. I need to put it into a combiner. The assembler. But I need to put 2 of them there. So I'll put that there. Then it can also easily turn into the crane. Put that there. And then take this. Put it. No. Well, no. 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 You're wrong. That's wrong. You can't do... No. Can't do that. Goodness gracious. Alright, rotate yourself, please. Oh my. Now. So with all these going in there. Oh, right, this needs to have its own configuration. So put that in there. So now these are going to be pumping out those. Is this still going? Is this still going strong? No, it isn't. Something has seriously stopped my production. So now I put those there, and then I have to split this down the middle by putting a new splitter right next to it. So set the thing to the thing. I literally just need 2. I just need you to cut yourself in half. Why are you like this? Okay, there's something back here that I'm doing wrong. I need to cut this into something entirely different. No, none of that works. None of that works. There's a way to do this. There's a way to do this, and I'm not going to use the tutorial once. Not even going to consider it. It's not an option. So, wait. Can I rotate it? What'll that do? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pump it. Pump it out. Production. Manufacture. Go. Send it directly into the factory. Immediately. Look at that guy. We solved it, ladies and gents. Lads, lattices, whatever month it is. It's a good month. I can unpin those because I figured out how to do it. Now I just gotta wait however long for this to work. 45 of them. This would be a lot more productive if I did another one. You know what I'm saying? So it's at the max capacity of that. I just need them for it to start eating. Oh, they're black. I need the black ones. Now go. Clear. Yes. Got it. All right, now what? Oh, whoa. What are you building at the top there? What's going on up there? What? What is this, dear boy? What concoction have you made? So it's clearly building the rest of itself. That's nice. Wait, does that run out? No. Okay, cool. I was hoping that it wasn't. Because games like that where you have to manage literally everything and hop on like every 30 minutes because you'll run out of resources and the whole game stops. I hate those. Like Fallout Shelter, I can't do that. It's really fun if you can play it every 15 minutes, but I think the way it works is the more you're on it, the faster your resources get drained, because the game's like, oh, he can play all the time. Cool. Let's just not save or anything. But because I'll not play for 3 months and be like, oh, I wonder what happened to that vault, so I'll come back, and it's just the same as I left it, because I haven't come back in months. Anyway, you done there, bud? Okay. I could make another one. I could do all of that again, make another one, because there is more polyrock things, make more of these, and just destroy it all. So what are you going to make with this? What do these things need? I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. No, this is a lot. This is a lot of stuff. This is quite a lot of things. Would it be very interesting if I only played this, like if I just grinded this out for days on end? Because I could honestly, I see myself, if I devoted all my time to this, nothing, no classes, no anything, no reading, nothing, just this for days on end. I could have the most efficient Factorio style thing ever. But I don't know if that'd be a wise decision. I don't think it would be. So I won't do that. I'm just gonna delete every single thing there. You almost done? We'll wait for a little bit here. So this needs those. It needs some of these and some of that. Ooh, wow. This is a lot. This is so much stuff. It's a lot of stuff, but I can do it. Like, this is it's simple now that I know everything, right? Like, I got it. Even though it took me probably 15 minutes to figure out what the miners do. But yeah, I got this now. Okay, this only needs white stuff. Cool. This only needs the Oreo stuff, white and black. This one needs black ones. Okay, we're almost there. Come on, hurry up. You're taking so long. I feel like I should I feel like I should go ahead and get started on. Isn't there something that elevates it? Or goes underground? Yeah. So I can take this and put it... Oh, wow. It actually started manufacturing things now. So now that's going to go under there. Okay, cool. So what is this? What is this now? Completed floors. There's more floors? Okay, well, it's constantly got more stuff going in there, so I think we'll be good there. So that's our first factory, I guess. Oh, do I not have the configuration set up on this thing? No. Okay, so since I don't need this entire line, I'll get rid of it, because I don't need it now. Thought I did long ago. Not anymore. Get rid of all that. All of it. Gone. Now, get rid of the cranes that we don't need. And add a crane. I don't want to do that. So, it has the modules needed. Resources needed. Crafted in basic core facility. Small. That's this thing, yes? Cool. So, I need to do everything again. But I have a splitter. I have a splitter. Splitter is the thing I've been saying this whole time. That's not what I need. So, if I go... What does it need to do the things that it needs to do? I can figure this out. I know exactly what I need to do. It needs the white stuff. Yes. So, if I have two splitters, and, like, one right here, going all the way around, making this as inefficient as possible, I can do this. That means I gotta move all of that. Great. Okay. But luckily, there's a tool to do that. Yes. Yes. Now, move the crane. No. Move the crane specifically. Okay, I'll just delete the crane. Hi, doggy. That's my shoe. Don't eat that. So crane. I need a crane. Crane. I add a crane going here. Crane. Now that's still going in there. But now the splitter will actually work. Right? No. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. No. Did I do this inefficiently again? There we go. Okay. So now that's going to go in there. But then other part, so that's going to go in there. It's going to turn black. But over here, now I can do this and have it go way over here. And into that thing, right? Because this needs just basic white ones. Yes. And new ones that I don't have yet. So I'm going to need to do a whole nother line, I guess. And, man, this has already turned out to be industry. Okay. So I put a crane there. I'll add a crane here. And then do that. Okay. Alright. We're getting there. And then I need... Lowering my voice. Sounds more professional. I'll put another splitter in the back end here. Can I put... Okay, I can put stuff there. Cool. Perfect. So I'll put a splitter here. And then... Well, actually, yeah, like right there. Would be better. And then clear the items there. Okay. So now I'll have one going here. Come on. You can do this. You got it. And then one here. But delete these ones that I didn't want to put. Okay. So that's going to go through there as normally. But now I have to put another furnace. Right? Bear with me here. So new furnace. And then a splitter. So furnace, right? And what am I trying to make? So I got to do everything the same again, but make the combiner different. So what does that mean? I think I need another, right? Yeah. So I'm making one of these, which I'll pin for easy. So it's just two whatever those things are combined. Yes. 2 half blocks combined. Let's call it that. Let's call that a half block. Let's call one of those a half block because the blocks are 4 by 4. They're 16 in surface area. But wait, 16 times 4. They're 64. Okay, so they're 64. So 32. So a 32. So this is 64. It's just longer than the other 64 and thinner. Right. Got it. Perfect. So for the furnace, do I have to set up something for the furnace? That's going the completely wrong way. Can't even see it. Okay, now everything's going to the furnace. So what comes after the furnace? Furnace and then cutter, right? Furnace, cutter, cool. So literally right after the furnace, I just need to put a cutter. So cutter, and then I'll set the cutter to 2 of those. So I just gotta combine both of those. But I need to put a splitter there, like right after, to make that happen. This is going so well now. So a splitter, but then after the splitter, I need to put an assembler, like right there. Now I have the assembler. So it's just going to take both of those and put them like that. And put that. And then we take... Okay. So add a crane there and then make... That's bad. That's not good. So take this here. Yep. All right. Now let's watch my product be pumped out. Oh, look at that. That's just perfect. Look at my empire I'm building here. All right. So now, what do you need? You need some of those? Cool. I can make some. I'm making them right now, actually. So I can just also, from a crane on this side, go down here to there. Perfect. Perfect. I know. I'm a businessman now. So I just gotta wait for that to speed up. Is there a way to speed these up? Well, so what would I need a billboard for? That's just stupid. That's just a waste of a square. Why would I want... Be cool. Plant a tree. Why? Ugh. Gross. Gross, bro. So there's a lot more stuff to this. I feel like when I get the first droid delivered, I need to stop. So we got all this now. So we literally just have to wait for this to get in there. Because everything's still going smoothly. Everything's in tip-top, tippity shape. I don't know why there's fans here. It's like the Great Sky Islands in Zelda. Alright, so we got everything going. We got everything running smoothly here. Basic bots. Does this make basic bots? What makes basic bots? Have I even remotely built that yet? Creates gray processor, and I think... Ah! There it is. So... You're the basic bot assembly. You make basic bots. You need 8 of those, which goes into there. But then what does this thing do? So this thing makes stuff needed for that. Not really though, because so I need everything, all that going into there too. Okay, cool. No, leave me alone. So I should have that now. 11 out of 24. Great. Wow, this is so much complicated than I thought it would be. I should have this speed up. I should have this going to there. Cool. Okay, I'll do that while I'm waiting for that to happen. So I'll have it go underground here. Right? And then it comes out over there. Right? Yeah. Wait, no. No. Okay, I need a furnace. So, furnace. Cool. Alright. Now, what? What comes after the furnace? The splitter. Right? I'm still learning. Still have no clue. So, splitter. Set the splitter to what now? What is it? Okay, I need to learn from this guy over here. After the... So, splitter's at the what? 2. Alright, set the splitter to 2 now over here. Wow, I'm putting my finger in the wrong spot. So, splitter to 2. Yes. Now... or the cutter. Then to split... After cutter, I put the actual splitter. You know, And then, that's not how that works. Yes. What did you just grab? Doggy, what did you grab? I heard something fall out of your mouth. What are you doing? What are you playing with? Back away. You can't you can't touch that. Don't do that. Okay. So, all right. Eat my doggy. So, I completely lost track of thought. Thank you, dog. You made me lose everything. So after the splitter goes directly to the assembler. So, throw that in there, and then set the assembler. Oh, no. Okay, perfect. To that. Configure out. The assembler will come. Clear those. Thank you. Cool. Now out that needs to go this. Perfect. Now this should be ready because I spent so much time working on it. Wow. Barely. And why is it pumping out ore? There we go. So we got that, and dog is crawling under the bed, so we're good there. And we should have it. All right, it's building itself now. Okay. Wow, this is a disaster, but also a success at the exact same moment in time. And this is only the demo. I don't even have the actual game, so I can't actually spend days on this. Just realized that. I think it's on sale though. It's great. It's just once I figure out how to do this, it's great. So it's already got 4 of those. It's got all the modules it needs. Auto upgrade. Building is being serviced by harvester drones. Building has stopped production as waiting for harvester drones. How do I get harvester drones? What? Wait, there's a thing that makes them. Okay. Assign harvester drones, collect resources from buildings. I'll put this right next to a bunch of other stuff, like next to all the ores and stuff. So what do you need to make assign a drone to a building? You assign a drone to that, and then assign another drone to that other one, right? Yes. Assign a drone to that building. Can't link a building that produces a different item than what was previously linked. So I need another drone building thing. Yes. Is that how that works? I need to put another one there. To there. Right? Assign drone to here. Alright, alright. So now what? Now what? Now what? What's up? What's what? Ooh, shamalama. Ooh, shamalama. So it's receiving them. Okay. So it's taking the drone things to here. So what's that mean? So what do I do? What does that mean? Basic cores. That's going to take forever. That's going to take so long. There's not even drone flying there. Yeah, unassign the drone there, but assign another one to here, right? Can I do that? No. Great. 31. Wow, that's so slow. Just let me sign another drone, man. So does this happen? Does this work when I'm not playing or like Fallout Shelter or something like that, you know, a game like that, or what? Because that's kind of confuzzling. So I have drones going there now. How do I change the drone? Do I have to get a drone? 2 basic cores. 2 basic robots. It needs those. It needs, okay. So whatever's here, it needs to go from there to there. So does that mean another drone unit? And then I just assign it to go there. Building already serviced by drone. Cool. So what does that mean? It's just going to collect things that aren't there. How do I collect the basic cores? Do I put a conveyor belt there? Ah! Yes! Figured it out! Kind of. Now. So now I take conveyor belt, put here. And then that's going to go in there. Yes? Huh? No, it's not. Delete that. Add yet another drone. So now all that should go in there. But I need to assign a drone. No, because the drone's just going to go there. No. That's not how that works, is it? No. Do I need a crane? I need a crane to go there. And then as I slowly go insane from all this. So crane and all that stuff. All that jizzy jazz. So I'll just add another crane there. So I need a thing that goes underground. So that, and then perfect, and then crane. Crane. Put that there, and then put another one there, and now we're not, okay. There we go. So now everything should be going smoothly. Yes. So everything going from here, everything going into that is going to, via the drone, go into here, which is going to flow into this building, and then that's going to create robots, which I will then somehow guide to here. And I need to start working on data shards. Oh, this is going to take so long. Oh, what's the difference between this and the demo? Like a time limit? I need to look into that. So that's going swimmingly. Okay, I need a drone. No, I don't. I just need... Okay, I need another drone facility, right? And then I assign the drone to this building. And then I take a conveyor belt. I need to move that to, like... No, I don't. Then I take conveyor belt, put it in there, and now it's going to start delivering the robots. Oh! Perfect. Love this game. Now what? Basic bot deliver. Rank up! Congratulations! What's that mean? Tech tree. What? What did I even unlock? One of these. Expansion permits to be used to unlock more islands. More islands and expand your factory. Cool, cool, cool. So what can I... What's my nearby islands? Oh, that one looks good. That one looks good. It's like house hunting. A lot of open space. Kind of looks like the swastika. Love it. That was... Looks like a ninja star in the middle. Not really into that. Wow, this is the most cluttered nonsense I've ever seen in my life. Oh, just cracked my neck. So we got that. So I need to deliver 4 of those. Can I can assign more drones. Okay, so I can just do all of that again. If I do quite literally everything again, I can make that more efficient. Cool, cool, cool. This has been great. This is going great. This is going just absolutely swimmingly. Anyway, I might play this again. I don't know. It's definitely a thing that you gotta devote a lot of time to this. So, yeah, alright. I'm gonna leave it here. Bye.